Hi everyone, in this video we'll learn about strings in Python. So let us first understand what is a string. A string is basically a group of characters. Okay, so your name is a string, for example. Okay, so let us say I write this word hello. So hello would be a string because it is more than one character. Now strings can be enclosed in double quotes or in single quotes. So if I write hello in single quotes, that would also be okay. So using print function also we can print the string like this. Okay, now what if we wanted to print a string which something like this, didn't, with an apostrophe. So if you want to print a word or a string which has an apostrophe, then how do we print it? Let's suppose we use double quotes for printing. In that case, didn't like this would be okay. So if we have double quotes outside, then within double quotes we can have single quote, it will have no problem. But if you use single quotes outside and you try to print this apostrophe within the single quotes, then this will give an error. So in that case we use something called an escape sequence. So what is an escape sequence? Now because within single quotes we cannot print a single quote, so what we can do is we can write it like this, did n and then this backslash and then you put the apostrophe sign and then t and this. Now this will give the same output as the previous one, this one. Okay, so here I did not print the slash symbol, instead slash is a backspace is an escape sequence for the character apostrophe character. Okay, this is called an escape sequence. So within what we need to do is either we use the double quotes or we use an escape sequence if we want to print a single quote or apostrophe within a word or a string. So that is how strings can be printed. Okay, and we can use the print function again for this. So we can say print, and within print also we can say did n, then we can use escape sequence didn't, and so this will give you a print string like this. Okay, so this is one thing which we need to keep in mind, that when we are printing a single apostrophe, a single quote within a single quote, then you need to use an escape sequence. Otherwise also if you want to print double quotes within double quotes, that would also be problematic. For example, let's say we want to say did like this. Okay, and we have double quotes outside. In that case again this will be a problem. So again what we have to do is did n escape sequence, then the character double quote which you want printed as it is, then t and then double quote. So this will give the same output. Okay, so using escape sequence we can print double quotes within double quote or single quote within single quote. Okay, now the next thing is another escape sequence is slash n, that is for new line. So let us suppose we have we take a variable s and we say s is equal to hi slash n and by. Now here the meaning of slash n is, what kind of output do we want is that first it should print hi, and slash n stands for new line or next line, and on the next line it should print by. So now if I print s as it is, see the escape sequence did not work. But if we use it, if we print it using print function, then you see the escape sequence. In this case slash n stands for new line, so first it printed hi, then the line was changed and then it printed by. So using the print function, the escape sequence slash n will work, otherwise the escape sequence will not work. Okay, now the next thing is if you want to concatenate or join two strings, you can use the plus symbol. Okay, and if you want to repeat a string, in that case you should use the multiplication symbol or this asterisk as it is called. Okay, so let us see how we can join or concatenate two strings. So let us suppose we have we write pi plus thun. Okay, so it means Python. Okay, we can say hi plus by and it will print hi by. Okay, and if we say we want to repeat a string a certain number of times, so let's suppose we say 3 into, and then we say fun. So you see 3 multiplied by fun, so 3 times fun, so it gives this. Now I will use both concatenation and repeat together. So let us say 3 into fun. Here I want to point out that we can use single or double quote, both, whichever one you want. You can use either single or double. I'm using single quotes here for the fun. Okay, and then we use plus, and then I write this, and see the output is 3 times fun, and then it concatenated ny at the end. If you see here, 3 times fun and then ny, this ny got concatenated. So 3 into fun means repeat fun 3 times, plus that means concatenate, after that concatenate ny. So this is how we can concatenate or join two strings and repeat the strings using the this symbol, asterisk symbol. Now next thing is, when 2 or more string literals are next to each other, they are automatically concatenated. That means we need not use a plus sign. So example, if I write hi and I close this and give a space here, and let's say bye. Okay, now I have not used any plus sign here, if you see, but still it will concatenate the strings, both the strings. Okay, so this is how we can concatenate, but here you need to remember that it only works for string literals. It does not work for variables or expressions. So let's suppose if I had a string s is equal to hi. Okay, and now if you tried concatenating this variable with a string literal, let's say we say s space and then we say bye. So in this case this will not work. This will give you a syntax error. So it does not work with a string literal and a variable or in an expression. It only works for 2 string literals, 2 or more string literals. So we can have something like this: hi space and bye space, then let's say good day. Okay, so see, it concatenated the 3 strings without using the plus symbol. Okay, now another thing which we need to keep in mind is that in Python there is no character data type. That means there's no as such data type which stores a single character, because a character data type, we can understand, is simply a string with a size of 1. Okay, so let's suppose we have a variable w and here we store hello. Okay, and now if there's no need of a char data type, and we'll understand why it is not needed in Python, is because if you want a single character, all you need to do is use the concept of indexing. So what we can do is, when we write w0, it will give you the first character. So this is called indexing. So indexing means positioning. Okay, and in Python or in other languages like C and C++ and Java also, indexing always starts from 0. That means the first character, the position of the first character is not 1, it is 0. So H is at 0 position, E is at 1, then 2, 3 and 4. So that is why when we wrote W0, it gave us H. Okay, so when we write W1, that means index 1. So this will give us O. Okay, sorry, E, the second position. And when you write W2, it gives us the third position, character at third position. So that means L. So W3 again will give us L, and then W4 will give us character at the fourth position, which in fact is the fifth position, that is O. And then we say W5, that gives us there's no, okay, see, hello is the last character, O is the last, so there's nothing after O. So W5 we do not have, so that is why it is saying out of range, if you see this. Okay, now there's another way of getting the last character. You need not remember the position or count the position. What you can do is, the last character of the string is basically, we write W minus 1. Okay, so it gives us O. So that means if you start counting from the rightmost side, so the first character of the rightmost side, rightmost side is basically minus 1. That means starting from rightmost side it is minus 1, and starting from left side it is 0, because there's no minus 0. So basically 0 and minus 0 means the same thing. So that is why we do not have that thing here. So after that we have just minus 1, and when you write W minus 2, it will give you the character at the second last position, which is L. So you need to remember the first position is always 0 and the last position is always -1. So this is how indexing takes place. So indexing is basically to give you a character, to obtain the character at from a particular position. Okay, now there's another concept in Python, that is a concept of it is called slicing. Okay, now slicing is obtaining a substring out of a string. Now what is a substring? That means a part of a string. So let's suppose we have this, just like here we had this word, we had this, let's suppose we have welcome. Okay, so W is equal to welcome. Now from this welcome I want to obtain the first 3 characters. So what we will do is we can write, so that is a slice, we want a slice out of the string. So we will write W 0:2. Okay, 0:3, not 2. Okay, so when you write this you get WEL. Now how does it work? What does it mean? So when you write W 0:3, it means starting from first position. First position is, remember, 0. Starting from first position, give us 3 characters. So first position is 0, start from first position, give us 3 characters. So WEL. So it gives us that. Okay, so that means another way to understand is you can read it like this, that this is the starting position, 0 is the starting position, 3 is the ending position. So here we say that starting position is always included. So 0, 1 and 2. But 3 is not included. The last ending position is not included. This is another way you can remember it. Or as I said earlier, starting from 0 position, give us 3 characters. Okay. Let's see. We write another example here. We say W 2:5. So we would read it as, that means L. So the output would be, so see here. So the output would be, starting from second position, give me characters till 5th position. That means not counting the 5th position, but as I said earlier, starting from second position included, but not the end position is not included here. Okay, so LCO. Okay, so what basically it is not starting from second position give us 5 characters here. That was a mistake on my part. It is basically starting from second position give us 3 characters. How do we get, or you can read it as 5 minus 2. Another thing is how we can understand it as 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So starting from 5th position, starting from second position give us 3 characters. Okay, so that is 5 minus 2. Okay, so here also we had 0:3 means 3 minus 0. So that means 3 characters. Starting from 0 position give us 3 characters. Here starting from second position give us how many characters? 5 minus 2, that is 3 characters. So it is giving us LCO. Let us take up one more example. Let us say 2 or rather 3 colon and we write 5. So what should it give us? It should give us, starting position is 3. From third position, how many characters will it give us? From third position it will give us, that means 5 minus 3. It will give us 2 characters. So it should give us, third position is 0, 1, 2, 3. The C is at third position. So from the third position it will give us 2 characters. So when you run this, so the output should be C and O. Okay, so this is the starting position. How many characters would be? 5 minus 3. Okay, or another way to read it is, starting from third position, go, the last position, ending position is not included. That means third and fourth character. Here also starting from second position, give us the characters till 4th position, not 5th position is not included. So starting from 0 position, give us characters till, that means 2, second position, 3 is not included. So the end position is not included. Okay, the starting position is included. So this is called slicing in Python. Okay, and another way is, another thing which we can use slicing, another way we can use slicing is, we can write like this, 2 or we can write like 3 colon, and we do not write the end position here, we just write the starting position colon and we close it. So in this case we have specified the starting position, so it will give us from that position, that means from the third position it will give us characters till the end of the string. So see, the third position is C, from C it will give us the characters till the end. Similarly we can use W we need not specify the starting position, so we just give colon here, and we say let's say 3. So here, starting from the beginning, it will give us the characters till, see, WEL, that means the end position is not included, so WEL 0 1 2. Okay, so the here, okay, another way I want to show you is this, let's say W, and we write, we do not specify the first position, or what we do is, in any ways, what we can do is, when we write W 3 colon, okay, sorry, W colon 3, and we use concatenate plus W 3 colon, and we write like this. So see, when you join these two, the first, this one means that starting from the first position till this till the last position, but last position not included. So that means starting from the first position, it will give us till second position 0 1 2, and here we say from the third position till the end, so it gives us the complete string, that is welcome. So this is how some of the concepts in strings work. And another thing which Python provides us is the length function, or len function. So when I write len w, that means the variable in which I store it, it gives me the length. So the length of this word welcome is 7 characters. Or we can write like this also. Let's try this, length welcome. So again you get 7. So this is how strings work in Python. I hope this video was useful to you, and in case you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and please don't forget to click on the like button and do share the video. Thanks for watching.